Okay, so something what I'd like to try is, I know it works, but I'd like to get it on video just to see whether it works or not. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a random chart, or well, random, I think I'll just take NQ, and try to trade NQ just off the 512, whether that's possible or not. I know I have some levels drawn on NQ, so let me go to NQU. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of trades to be had here. I can just see it from this alone. Got the loft NQ. So, let's see. Go all the way to the start. I want to start here. This is your day. Let's say this is all the context you see, and you want to start trading from here. Okay. And I want to start at the next Globex session. So, starting here, what did you do? This is your move to your low. Okay, let's see what happened here. Gained. I think you have a trend start here that's not tested. This one. This 2 is a TS. Possible scalp right there, as you can see. Lost the high, went up test, made a new leg by going below here, test that trend start, go down, and now I want to see if it makes a new leg, up or down. Goes down. Okay. There you go to trend start, flushes this trend start. Okay. Interesting. Makes a new low, so for this leg, what's your trend start on the top side for this? First of all, is this even a new leg? So yeah, you do make, compared to a bigger leg, I guess, this level. I'd short this, stop above that high, and I want to enter 2 contracts. I'm gonna trade all these with 2 contracts. So what happened here? Gained the low, makes a new low. I want. I hate when NQ does this. Okay, let me remove this one. This is now your trend start. So short that, stop above that high. Your TP should be. Okay, wait. Let me document this. It's a short. Short from 75.59.5. 75.59.5. Stop loss is right above there. I don't want to document that though. If I get stopped, I get stopped. I know my stop is right there. What's my TP? My first TP would be what was gained. I think this is your first TP. Since you have this move, you went above that. Actually, oh, relax. Let me actually close Discord. I know I want this as a TP for sure, but would I close it out right there? Let me check. What happened actually on the bigger picture? Oh shit. Oh well, I spoiled myself. That really sucks. Oh, let's just take it like that. This was your short. Here was your stop. Did not get stopped out. Here was your first TP. Here was your second TP. I document that. I said I trade all these contracts too, so that's 46. Okay, since I kind of spoiled myself, I'm not gonna trade the next following, because I know this is just gonna pop it. Okay. Now, since we're trending up this hard, I'd like to see it lose the low or lose the high before I even consider trading or entering a trade. That's your high, that's your new high, this is your low, it's broken, here's your trend start. Short this, stop above the high. You move to your high. Was this lost? Was this tested? Yep, this is a level 2 that can be shorted. I'd like to enter one here if you do pop it. That's an ouch stop though, 20 points. No, you know what? I don't want this one. I don't like the stop. So what does this do? Spot my stop. Alright. This is 23. 23.75. That's 6.5 point, I think. No, 7.5 times 2, so that's minus 15. Right? 6.5? No, 7.5. Yes, 7.5. Minus 15. Okay. Now, same progress. I want to see it lose the high before I can do anything. Unless I want to FOMO long this. Oh, wait, I have a trend start here. Where does this come from? From all the way up there. Okay. Where's your stop? It's above that. 77.10. Get a small reaction. See? what I'm seeing here is you're shorting momentum, so you don't want to do that. Sure, like hindsight, but uh, this is a trend start. You see, you do indeed get a reaction off of it, but dude, you're shorting momentum so hard like this. Look at the time frame. This all happened in a span of like 3 minutes. So at the time, I would not actually take that. So that is now gone. But now I want to find the trend starts on our way up. Like the big trend start. Test it. Seems to be around here. This would now be your trend start on the way down. Did I not close my Discord? What's your high to low? Supported made the high. This is your support that made the high. So this is the level that you have to lose, 77.10. You do not lose it, continue up. That's now your high. The support that made the high, this level, you need to lose 54. 54 was lost here. Then you can start looking for shorts. You have a very big trend start here that was never tested, which is also the fill to gain. What can you short? What else can you short? This is a level. People say this is a test, I say that's not a test. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. We hold this. Okay, I can see why this is held from this move up. This is your another little trend starter for this leg. Now, does this gain? Because if this gains, I don't want to short this, I want to short there. If we do get up there. Doesn't actually gain, makes a new low. No one. I'm actually gonna trade continuation as well. Let me see it make a new low. No, not here. Makes a new low. This is a level. Gained the high that made the low. So now you can long what you just gained, which should be either here or here. So I'd like to enter a long right there with a stop below here. I'd want to scalp this level at 63. I'd short 63. Oh, we lost the high. So now this level is a short with a very obvious stop. It's either short the upper level or it's long the lower level right now. There's a short. And your TP is obviously, what's your first TP? This would be your first TP, which was hit right there. This is your second TP, which I would actually switch long on this one. Because you have a very interesting situation here where you gained a very big part, like this leg down was gained here, but then you lost the smaller. Therefore, this is a little trend start of whatever has happened here. And what I'd like to see now is after gaining this, losing the high here, I want to see this go to this point and then pop it. Wait, what is this momentum? In a few minutes, this happened. Jesus. Anyways, this is my final TP, and I'd like to switch. Do I long into momentum? Because I think this Momo is, in just a few minutes, it dropped 20 points. That's kind of scary. I'd have my stop loss at break even right now. So if we get back up there, I don't want to be in. We bounce. Okay, I see why we bounce here. We bounce that level. Okay. One could argue to just close out here, but I'm just gonna wait for myself to get stop lost or if my TP gets hit down there. And I'm stopped. Okay. So what is that? 70, 46. 746. 75. My first TP was right here. 7730. Which is 16.75. Where does this line come from? Okay, I want to trade this level. I'd short this. This level looks tested. Short here. Stop above there. Very tight stop. 7 points. Short. What's your TP? What's the Momo? It's decent. I wanna TP it here. I'm just gonna make this one contract short, by the way. Don't wanna enter 2 on this one because it's not a trend star. So this is my TP. See if we get there. Okay. There's your TP, which is 77, 63. Oh wait. Wait, what? TP right there at 77.48, which is 15 points again. Yeah, another 15 points. This one can be removed. I don't want to long this either. Not the way I like to trade. So what happens here? Do you lose the... Did you lose... What's the significant low here that makes the high? I would argue it would just be this. Was there ever a new leg made within here? So here's your leg. No new leg. No new leg. No new leg. New leg here. Which means This is actually a shortable level now. You could actually short that with either a stop above here or a stop above here. I'm not sure of this one. I think I'd stop this one just like right here, 3 points higher, if you get up there. Maybe that stop was too tight. Where did this go to? Yeah, makes sense. Yep, that stop was too tight. Because in the end, what did it go up to? This level. Stop should have been here at 60. 8 points up. What was your gain? This would be your first TP. That would be almost a 1.2 to 1. Anyways. 52. 54 half. What? 52. 54 half. So that's minus 2.5. Not gonna write it. It's fine. Takes too much time. How long am I busy already? I'm busy for 20 minutes. Okay. I definitely want to short this level. If you get up there. I think I missed a level here. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Yeah. So what happened here is I got baited. I got hella baited. So what I was looking at is, so really this is your leg to your high, or at least this is the leg what this stuff is contained in. And what I was looking at is, since this went below here, I thought this test was already a test. But now, looking back at it, I wouldn't have gotten a short anyway, because my short should have been up here. Doesn't matter. Okay. You know what? Skip that. Okay, what do I want to do now? I want to wait for it to lose or gain a leg. There it lost a high, very obviously. This was a significant low. If I fail to gain right here, this is a short. There's no longs here on the downside except this level. But even this level is now questionable after all this. Would I long it here? Would I long it here? All I know is that my stop kinda hurts. Wait, let's see what happened. That looks tested. Oh no, my stop isn't that bad. This is your entry. Your stop is at 7700, 7-point stop. Oh, no way. They took the lower level. I should have scaled in on this one. No. Okay. That's so gay when this happens, man. I was just looking at the highest filter gain. This level works too. They took the first level and then never got to the second. I went along 77 if we get there. Or whatever my line is down there. That's not hit by one tick. Because I changed it. Because I was earlier looking here. And then I moved it because the level if I'm looking to my left, should be here, but a bit below. Oh man. Where did I say it was? I had my long right here, so like right below. See, that kind of sucks because I would not take this long once I see that it filled off this. Because if you fill off this, it makes a new low. It's either you fill off here or fill off here. If one of these two levels fails, I would get out real fast. So this was not a long that I would take after getting front ran or just like straight up fucking up. It's not even front ran, just I fucked up. Okay. New overall low from this move up. This one can be removed too. Now I want to... That's some more momentum. No, it's not. It's not even momentum, it's just trending down, looking at the time. Never against the low that made the high. Nothing that can really be traded here unless you wanna play continuation. In that case, this was a possible short, because this was filled to gain. If you take this as a leg, this as your leg to your low. No, wait. Oh no, I would actually not even trade this level if I look at it like this. But what I'm seeing here is we're going sideways, which looks like it's trying to slow down or accumulate, which means there should be a pop happening soon. And I think this is it. Your high to your low is 40. This is your trend start to your move. Ah, that was a short. And then it needs to bounce here at 04-ish. Still not something I want a long. I want a long. Look for longs after it gained 40. Nope. So same thing happens. It started gaining, but by gaining this segment, you're now retracing this leg down. This is your trend start or fill to gain, as you can see from right there. This was a possible short. Oops. Okay. Your high to your low is 34. Is there any continuation short possible? That would be here. But so it's the same thing as I said earlier. Since we're sideways, I think we're gonna pop soon. But that does not mean that I do not want to short this level. I want to short here. Short here, stop above that high. Never gets there. I do not want to short there anymore, I think. Your high to your low is now. This is your significant high. So we're still trending. Oh, we have a little trend start down there. Okay, where does that come from? That level. Okay. Sure, I'll long this. Why does this look so weird? Why do I say this is the trend start instead of like here? Oh, I see. This has a lot more context. What's the stop of this? Gained, tested. So your stop is at 38. Let's say 10 points down. So below 37 is where I'm stopped out. What's the momentum like? Fairly straight downwards. But I want to see this bounce. Nope, that's a stop. Okay. Let's just say -10. Don't need to type in the entry as well. Went to 31. Went to 32. What's 32? Oh wait, this might actually be your trend start. Why is this your trend start? Because this was never gained when we went back down here. So this was never tested, or truly tested. Okay, so I missed that. Yes, and then now this needs to be gained. Or actually, it looks like it gained. Then this would be a good turning point, because that should have been your trend start. Which means you wanna be looking for long really badly here. I want a long here. Probably gonna be moving up my long, because this seems like a good spot. Long there, stop below. The low at... Wait, that's it. That's why I don't like continuation longs. This is the kind of longs that usually fuck me up. 53.25, 47.5. So 6.70, no, 5.75. Okay, what's your trend start? Right here. Wait. It never gained a significant high that made the low, which would be here, because if you gained this, you probably pop that too. So, I don't want to long that level. Actually, I missed it. So what happens here was like after I got stopped out here, I thought, why did it not continue? But what happened here is you basically just held the high, the significant high that made the low, which would be this. You could say it would be here, but this is the resistance that made the low. Went up from that trend start there, did not gain, continues down lower, and this should go a bit lower than this. Because there was nothing to my left there that was holding. So now I'm just gonna wait for it to gain, okay. Is it gain 29? Or get above 29? Tested. This is a long. That's not a long. God damn it. Minus 14. Because this was your long, this is your stop. 18 to 17. No, to 7. Right, that's 11. Don't need to be too precise with the points. Did I make a mistake here thinking it gained? This is where I need higher time frames. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Yes. Now, I know for sure, without making mistake, I know this is your high that needs to be gained. Gained it. Okay. This is a long. This is a long. This is a long. What's my TP? This would be a single contract. Where's my trend start? On the way up. All the way there? 300 points up? Don't think so. Would have to hit a more significant level to pop it up that high. I think this is a TP, that's for sure. This one. And what's the significant low here? Oh yeah, I see. This is my TP. There's second entry. One could argue that this is your third entry. That definitely should be a third entry. Oh, I just realized this stop is actually pretty damn huge. 15 to 89. It's almost 20 points. But anyways, I got my two longs. I think one should be taken off. If I see this situation, I would want to take one off. So let's just say I'd market smash one out here at 28. Let's say that's this one. So that's 15 half to 28 half, 28, 25. 13, 12.75. And then I'd have one left, which I would stop at break even. Which gets break even right there. So there, that's your trade. Made a new leg. Lost it. Oh. So what I was looking at here is, since you broke this, this isn't necessarily a leg, but what happened here is this went down to there. So now you would say normally this is your leg up to your high, which is true, but by breaking these, you make legs as well, which is some legception shit, but that does mean there are some levels here that has been created that have not been tested, and this would be one of them. Should be a little bit higher, but once I see it like reject off it like this, I would normally just get out of one at least, which I did. And it seems like we are going sideways with them. So this would be a scalp range. Alright, see what's happening here. What's the bigger picture looking like right now? So we had a very big move down. Momentum is slowing down. I'm halfway through this. I don't think I want to go on for much longer, I think. Or well, rather, I'll finish this video at 1 hour. 1 hour of practice. Sounds good to me. This was your high to your low, to this low at least. That. This actually we popped this high. Oh, questionable. New low. More new lows. Pop the high. Or pop the high that made the low, I think. Need to get above that. Nope, not yet. There, you popped it. Your trend start now. This level. This seems to be your trend start. This would be continuation. Long. 85. 20-point stop. That's an ouch. But okay. That's long, that's long. If you get down there. Short this level. Why are all these stops so freaking huge, man? One contact there, one contact here. So that's a perfect touch. Where do you go down to? This is your move to your high. I would take it here. I wouldn't necessarily long this level, but so now I'm debating whether I want to TP it here or here. You lost the high. So do you go to your lower trend start? You know what, I'll TP it here, but this is a good example to see what happens. I'm gonna TP it right there, if you get even down there. Nope. Did I get stopped? Nope. So there's my TP. Because my stop was above, would have been above this high, so I have two contracts now. Here is your first TP. Second TP right here, which is where I would close out and also flip long. Because this is your trend start of this move up. Okay, so, oh, okay. 36 half, 2.5, 34 points. That's 34. This one is 44 half, 44 half. Let's just say 44. So that's minus 44, minus 14 is 58 points. And now I'm long two contracts with a stop below here. And what's my first TP? My first TP is what was untested, or your first level that you lost. Because if we are not making a new high here, which I think we will, but we might not, then the level to do that off would be this level where I took my first TP. So this is your first TP, which gets hit right there. So that's 86 to 2.5. It's 14, it's 18 and a half. Right? 86, half, 2.5, 14, 16 half. Now, I would let myself get stop break even right there if it hits. That's break even, and it pops. Nope. But anyways, okay, that's a break even. I don't need to update anything here. So, okay. Continues lower. I know these levels are still valid for shorts, so I'm not gonna remove them. You could even say this is now your trend start of your move lower, which is what I'm gonna mark. Why is this your trend start? Because this is a new leg compared to this. I don't want to short that level. This one is all I can really care about. Okay, so I'm short there. My first TP would be wait, what's this Momo? That's a lot of Momo. What the fuck? Uh, I I'm not sure here. What the hell? Like I'm looking at okay, so what I'm thinking now, if I'm looking at the time, look at this. We're at this took 2 minutes to happen. And what I'm expecting to happen here is this is just gonna pop it. So I would just market smash out here. Because I can also see where this went to. Should go here, but so let's just say I actually exit this right here. 45. No, this is 44 to 19. 44 to 19 is 44 minus 19 is 25. 25 points. Nope, let's continue lower. Pops the high. Actually, once it comes down to here. Okay. And then makes a new high. Now, this is your trend start. Because leg down, gained. This is now important. Very important. But the significant support that made the high is right here, so this one needs to be lost. Until then, you could trade the smaller levels, but that's not what I want to do. Because that's not high percentage. Okay, we lost that. There are shorts to be found here. 100%. I'm going a bit too fast because you lost that. This is a failed gain. I would consider this one tested because you already lost some stuff there. So now I think this should be a short. Do I FOMO this? FOMO short this? No, no FOMO. FOMO is prohibited. But what do I short though? Katza? No. I actually do want to short this level. That might have been it. Okay, I want to short this now. That level, if we get up there. And I would have gotten stopped out right there, I think. Methinks. I'm noticing actually a pattern in now that I'm like trading this off a replay and I'm thinking about what I'm trading, I can notice that like I would normally trade these levels exactly the same and then I would have gotten stopped out like right there. But from what I see, this is actually your leg down. which I didn't keep track of, but this is your leg. Which means there's a level here at 30, as weird as that looks. Because then it need to pop this. If it pops this, you probably test the trend start off that. But I'm just gonna play it fair. Okay, that's let's just say that's 18. 18, so that's 10 and a half. Because I can see this totally drop down now, because this was a level. You could say that that's what hit it, and now you lost even this level or this leg up, meaning now that everything within that leg is tested. But you indeed do have some smaller levels in here that you could trade. But this is the kind of level that if you trade this, you might get whipped. And I know that from experience. So let's just try it one more time. If I get whipped here, I'll just wait for the trend start. Short, stop above there. TP. This is a one contract trade. What did I say? My stop was above there. Okay, that's TP hit. That's 09. 09 to 72. Let's just say it's 72 half. That's minus 9. That's 31. Let's just say it's 30 half. Should be 30 half. And now, what does it do? Loses. What's the continuation short? This is your continuation short. So I don't. Oh wait, I should keep this one up. This is my continuation short. Oh no. Please. So if we go back up there before we go down, I want to short that. That's a short. And my stop. Okay, let's think about this. Normally I would stop here, but is that the correct stop? You have an untested level here, you have untested level there. And this is what makes these kind of shorts so hard, because your stop is actually really... A proper stop is 24 points away, which hurts. Or actually, really it's here. No, I'm just gonna stop above here. If it gets there, it gets there. Okay. Okay, I get a wiki wiki. Is this where I get wiki wiki? Yeah, this is where I get wiki wiki. 90. 97. Minus 7. Probably minus 6.75, but doesn't matter. Oh, nope, it does blast off. Interesting. Why there? Oh, okay. This is where this comes from. I did not keep in context what was to the left. Because this level is what you gained from here. And now, I think you go up to here. Let's see. This was a possible long. This is where you can scalp. Because like what I see in here, you're basically ranging, and when you're ranging, you can scalp these levels. Like here you lost it, but this is a level, so you long this to what you lost, which should be either here or here. So let's see what it does now. Okay, so you lose this leg up, which means you have a short right here. I think you even have a long here. Yeah, you do have a long here. So let's say I enter here with a stop there. What's my TP? 04 is my TP. Okay, that's a stop out. 66. 66. To 57. 66 to 57, that's 9. Whatever. Freaking NQ decimals, man. It's too hard. But now, if you keep the bigger picture intact, right? We should be able to long here. And by the bigger picture, this should be a really big long. So I'll long that if we get there. First of all, do I want to short this? What does this bounce? Doesn't seem significant, so yes, I want to short that. Short that, stop above that high. I get stopped out. I think so. This is what I don't like about NQ though. It does this too often. Yeah, I would have gotten top ticked if I went with a 1 tick above the high stop. Let's just say I did. These are all scalped short, so these are all single contracts. Only trend starts is where I enter with 2. Or no, wait. That's a lie. Either skill ins or trend starts. So this is 04. Let's just say 12. 04, that's -8. This is a filthy gain from here. This was not a test because it was not lost. Not a level that I would take myself. But why are we popping so hard off this level? Because I think you're now going into this area. That is a bit surprising. This is a short. Oh, I cheated. Okay, let's just look at this. That was a short indeed. What needs to be held here? Yeah, this is the level that needed to be held. It did hold. Okay, that's a bit unfair. Let's just say I didn't take this trade. Because if I took this trade and I say I TP'd that here, that's kinda shit. Because I saw it. So let's not take that trade at all. Now I wanna wait for it to lose the significant low that made the high. Oh, It lost it here. Lost. Fill to gain. Continue lower. Do I want a short or do I want to look for longs? Because what's your bigger picture? This is so annoying because I don't actually have the bigger picture right now. What's that high? This high is at 7,600. Which is basically this level. It's where it stopped. Okay. 7,600 I said. I don't want to spoil myself. It was a Globex session. Okay, it's right here. Oh, well, actually, you know what? I hit the 1 hour mark, so I'm just gonna stop it. Let's just tally this. So after that session, I'd, if I took out those trades, I'd be up 171 points on the NQ, which is very good to me. Sounds very good to me. How many days would that be? I'd started at, I think I started, so this is the first day, which I stopped. So I started right here, and I stopped 1 day before the end. So that's over 3 days. I would have technically gotten 171 points just by trading the 512. And if I think back, there were some trades in there that were pretty questionable. One of these. But this just shows that it can be done. And if you integrate higher time frames, this can be done even better. So there's your proof. And that will be it for me for now. So, yeah, that'll be it. I'm not even going to continue now. Just going to chill out. So, I hope that was helpful in some sense. Because this, I usually just do this normally for myself. And I figured why not just make a video out of it and then see what you guys think of it. So, I hope that was helpful and see you in the next video.